Again, this is Reverend Father Makarish Kabegum. In our last lecture, we were looking at human growth and development, and we looked at the definition of the terms growth, development, and maturation. And then we looked at prenatal stage and the different stages, rather the principles of human growth and the development. Today, we are continuing with the stages of human growth and development, and we continue with the prenatal stage. This is a stage ranging between 0 to 40 weeks. Usually it takes about 9 months. Scientifically, it is called the gestation period, in between conception and birth. What are the common characteristics of the prenatal stage? The child is fully dependent on the health of the mother. So a mother has to be in perfect health. It is a period of rapid cell division and multiplication. It is a period susceptible to genetic and developmental abnormalities. It is a period of rapid organ formation or active organ formation. So it is a very important period, the prenatal period. The formation of a human being is taking place at that time. What does this imply? What does this imply? The implication of this is that there is a need for mothers to maintain good health status. If you are a married man and you have your wife during the time of pregnancy, you are supposed to give peace to this woman to avoid stressing her so that she can bear a good child. Mothers should feed on a well-balanced diet. There is need for good nutrition. Since the child is solely dependent on the health of the mother, a child should grow feeding from the mother, so the mother should feed well. Or else the child grows in a hungry world. By implication, again, fathers and caretakers should try to give enough peace of mind to pregnant mothers. They should ensure that the emotional nature of the mother is stable and peaceful. Fathers and mothers should reduce or avoid the consumption of dangerous chemicals and alcohol. And this is also very important for mothers, although all of you who are listening to me, that mothers should produce children within the reproductive age bracket, that is between 20 and 35 years. That's when they produce the best. Another stage is infancy stage. This is between 0 to approximately 2 years. Within this period, the child begins to learn to cope with the new world. What are the common characteristics of this period? Most of the child's activities are controlled by reflex action. The child is completely dependent on the parents and the caretakers. They cannot provide for themselves. The caretakers and the parents are the ones who provide services to these people. The child tends to develop a strong attachment to parents, siblings, and those that are usually around it. It's a period for development of locomotion skills. The psychomotor development takes place a lot. The mouth is the greatest source of pleasure to the child. So the child needs to be protected by implication down. Most of the children's communication is through crying, babbling, and the child develops phobic reactions to external objects or strangers. They fear certain colors, they fear certain appearances of things. What does this imply to the teachers, to the parents and caretakers? Children should be given adequate care and affection from parents and caretakers because they can't do much by themselves. They need adequate protection from parents and caretakers from external harm because they can be harmed in the environments which are not even as they learn locomotion skills. Parents, teachers, and caretakers should endeavor to provide enough company to their children so that they develop interpersonal relation skills or life skills of learning to live well with others. Children need a balanced diet if they are to grow well and healthy. You need to feed them well so that they are able to grow in a healthy manner. Parents and caretakers should learn to understand the language of their children, since these children communicate through babbling and crying. You should know when a child cries, whether it is pain or hunger that is causing the what? The crying. So that is infancy stage or toddler stage. We have another stage which we call childhood stage. That is from 2 years to 12 years. This is a period ranging from approximately 2 to 12 years of age. Developmentally, this period is separated into 3 sub-stages, namely early childhood between 2 and 5 years, middle childhood 5 to 9 years, late childhood which is 9 to 12 years. What are the common characteristics of this stage? This is a period of rapid growth of muscles and body structures. It is a period for rapid development. People learn the language, they learn how to communicate, they learn how to run, how to plan things. It is a period when the child is highly imitative of what he or she sees or hears. They rarely tell lies during this period. By implication, they are supposed to be a role model. The child is inquisitive, highly exploratory. They want reasons and clear answers. That is how they learn. Here, there is a need to be careful not to hurt the child. If you hurt a child is going to keep that bad memory, and later it will turn out to be dangerous. Play is their greatest source of pleasure, and they learn a lot through play. So it's very important to allow them and give them a variety of play materials. So play during the childhood stage is very basic and very important. Gender stereotyping is key. They develop behavior according to their sex. They pair with peers of their sex to play games of their own gender. Children develop peer group norms. This is due to expanded socialization. They hate being confined in gates. They want to go out. There is egocentrism. Basic for a childhood. They see things from their own point of view. E.g., if you give them a gift, it is no longer yours. They expect you to beg them, and they give you something small. So what does this childhood stage imply? By implication, children should be provided with lots of play material since play is the greatest source of pleasure. And play material should be stimulating materials. We need to know what is to be evoked by the stimulant, e.g. social, mental, or intellectual. They should be exposed to rich stimulating materials, books, films, from which they can learn. And they should be talked to by parents or adults and caretakers in order to enrich on their language. This is the period when they learn how to live well with others or to develop behaviors which are socially acceptable. This is the time when they master their environments. This is the time when they learn mathematical concepts. This is the time when they master their language. That's very key. But these all are during the early childhood. Adolescent stage is yet another stage. This is between 12 and 19 years of age approximately. Characteristics of this stage, it's a period of biological maturation. It's a developmental period for secondary sexual characteristics. It is a period of development of crisis and identity formation. It is a period of intersexual development. And it is a period when an adolescent develops hypothetical deductive reasoning. That is, they have ready answers and will tell lies and they will deceive you. What does this imply? By implication, teachers, parents should appreciate that adolescents have reached their sensitive period and they need help. They should be given freedom to interact with each other so as to develop well. Adolescents should be treated with due respect. They need continuous guidance and counseling, and their views need to be respected. In a classroom environment where you will be teaching such a kind of people, they are a time bomb, because they can plan against you, and they can lead strikes, and they can do many more other things. So you as teachers who would be dealing with adolescents, be careful during this stage. In your counseling, help them to accept the different developmental characteristics that develop on them, especially girls. They become very big and the rest of that, and they start calling each other nicknames. Some others want not to eat because they want to keep figures. They want what you call campus figure. So be careful when you are dealing with them. Boys, don't belittle them. If you lower their esteem, they are going to react. The last stage, another stage is in adulthood stage. This is between 20 and 55 years. It is also subdivided into three: early adulthood, which is 20 to 35 years, middle adulthood, 35 to 45 years, and late adulthood, which is between 45 and 55 years. What are the general characteristics of this stage? This is a time of assuming responsibilities, social, economic, political, marital, and civic responsibilities. Here, at least most people have accomplished basic education, the civic education. The others acquire a variety of experience from where to learn. This is the time of settling down. People make up their mind on what they want to be, either to be married or to remain single. This is the time for caring for young ones. Here they could be your children, dependents, or relatives, or grandchildren. Finally, it is a period of settling and laying a foundation for the future. A fool at 40 is a fool forever. What adults should know that their roles and responsibilities, if they are to be better examples for their future generation. So implications of this are: parents, teachers, and elders should appreciate that adults have reached their age and they have responsibilities, and they should be given freedom to decide what they want. They need to be encouraged in their aspirations, especially young adults. The adults need to love and accept accept them as they are, since those are some of their basic needs. They need to be esteemed, encouraged to work for better and successful life. And there is need to assist the people to be involved in social activities. With this said, we have covered the different stages of human growth and development. In the next lecture, we shall look at the last stage, which we call old age, with its implications. Thank you so much for listening to me.